This is Flipping Junkie Podcast, episode 54. Welcome to the Flipping Junkie Podcast. My name is Danny Johnson, former software developer turned house flipper, flipping hundreds of houses. Each week, we bring you interviews, strategies, stories, and motivation to help you get started flipping houses and on your way to becoming your own boss and achieving financial freedom. Thanks for spending time with me today. Now let's get to it. Everybody, welcome back to the Flipping Junkie Podcast. Today's just a real short episode. I'm actually getting ready to leave to go to San Diego for a week and going to be learning a lot of new stuff and meeting a lot of new investors. It's going to be a great time. I wanted to just give you a little update on what's going to be coming in the next couple weeks in the podcast. We've been doing this series where we started out with motivation mindset for several episodes, got into how you're going to fund the deals that you get and how to do deals when you don't have a lot of money in some of the podcast episodes. Then we got into marketing, where we've been for a while, and we're at the tail end of that. We've discussed everything from direct mail to everything really in between, and then now we're going to get into online lead generation. I know a lot of you guys are excited about this. I've always been excited about it. It's where we get most of our deals is from online these days, and they're honestly the best leads that we get are from online. And that's why we started LeadPropeller, to allow other investors in other places and even here to generate leads and to be able to take advantage of that as well. You've always got to have an abundance mindset, and that's why we did it, and we know there's enough for everybody out there. So we'll be getting into how to generate those leads online and all kinds of things. So we're going to be talking about episodes of what makes a high converting real estate investor website. So what kind of things on your website you're looking to have that you should have to make sure that the traffic that does come to your website feels good enough about it and the message that you have to go ahead and submit their information so they become a lead. So you want that prospect, that person visiting your page, to enter their information or give you a call so that you can talk to them about buying their house. And so we'll talk about that. We're going to talk about all the factors involved with that, different options that you have, regarding building your own site, maybe hiring a developer or going with a service like LeadPropeller. So we'll be talking about that as well. We'll be talking about getting quick results. So some things that you're going to be able to do that you can take a website and start getting some results right away, and several different things for that. And I know that's usually what everybody's really interested in, because they don't want to just get a site that sits there and does nothing, and want to make use of it. And then we're going to get into long-term results. And with this brief discussion, I just wanted to get into basically how people look at online lead generation with websites as being something where they can set it up and just have it start working, and it really just doesn't work that way. There's a lot of things that you've got to do and know of and be aware of, and honestly, there's a lot to keep up with. Technology changes so fast. All the rules change. What the search engines use as algorithms to rank websites for search terms that people are searching for changes constantly. And, we stay up with that on LeadPropeller, and we're offering more and more services for PPC, for managed Google AdWords, and for search engine optimization for you, so you don't have to mess with all of that. And, you can even call and talk to us. We've got phone support. You can call and talk to Josh about those services if you're interested, 210-999-5187. And so that's... if you want to call in and talk to Josh, that's who you'll be talking to, and ask questions about our managed PPC and SEO services at 210-999-5187. Or, of course, you can go to leadpropeller.com. But like I said, we're going to be sharing a lot of info for you. So if you either have a website from somewhere else or built your own, you can still take advantage of these podcast episodes. And all right, since there's going to be several weeks before these upcoming online lead generation podcast episodes become live, what I'm going to do is, if you're listening to this before maybe October 10th, maybe October 15th or so, if you're listening to this before those times, what I'd like for you to do is you can go to facebook.com/flippingjunkie, and Junkie is JUNKIE. junkie. So go to facebook.com/flippingjunkie. And if you've got questions about online lead generation, anything at all that you'd like to have covered in the podcast episodes that are coming up, if you're listening to this before like October 10th or the 15th or so, go ahead and go over there and to facebook.com/flippingjunkie and ask those questions so I can make sure I get them answered on these podcast episodes in depth and in detail for you. So that's how I'm going to handle that. Go to facebook.com/flippingjunkie and you'll be able to do that there and all of that good stuff. So looking forward to it. Going to have a lot of great content, and this is a short one. I might not have an episode for next week because I'm going to be really busy this coming week, but I'm definitely not slowing down or stopping this. But appreciate you listening to the Flipping Junkie podcast, and I'll catch you next time.